Ladies and gentlemen, a very gullible Crash is you know what? You can read it.
You know what they say in France? Reading is for the nerds.
Shut up, nerd. Let's see. Let me set it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to that. Yeah. Oh, we have someone else here. You want to give your name?
Ain't got a name.
That's good enough. So we're playing some Crash 2. As you probably couldn't tell at all. And as soon as it starts here, there we go. So me and Burp are.
And I'm Ernie.
Oh, Burp and Ernie. I'm moving the mic over here.
It's and Bernie.
Let's see. Well, you know what? There we go. This is a classic. A classic. It was a, what was this, Crash? It's lagging. It sounded like it was lagging a little bit, but of course that's PS3, so Crash getting hit by me here.
Frick, I thought this was Gex.
Bandicoot 2.
Oh, this isn't Spyro? Now then, let's go. And then we go.
Well, what's the difference between this and Spyro anyway?
Well, one's like, I don't know, one's purple like Barney, and dude's orange like an orange or something.
There's Clancy Browning all over the place again.
Don't. I remember when I first got this game. Got it at our local Kmart.
We got all these out of
how
order.
long ago that was. It's funny, I ended up working at that Kmart years later.
Came full circle. Somehow it's full circle.
Slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface,
We need to go to Jared's. They have all the best jewelry.
Alright, sorry.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother.
Let me touch
bring
your
an
nose.
extra battery for me.
Listen here, Ho. Why aren't you using like a charger somewhere? Like, how you know your battery's actually dead and you don't just need to recharge the computer?
Because this is 1997 and not all of us know about computers yet.
Well, I guess I certainly didn't back then.
I'm going to change this to that. Okay, never mind, that didn't work. Yeah, that's the problem with the playing these on straight from the PS3 is that they don't let you use the joysticks despite the game being able to use joysticks. It's kind of weird.
I don't know why the PlayStation 1 didn't have joysticks from the get-go.
Well, I don't know. I don't either.
I mean, the Atari 2600 had a joystick, and what the heck? That was freaking 1903 or something.
Excuse me, Andrew, 1807?
No, that was when the Fairchild came out.
Oh, yeah. So, look at all these shrooms, man. So, I played this a couple of years ago back on the gaming channel, but it was by myself. And now I have...
You have your own bodyguard posse here.
I don't know what you're talking about, possums.
Well, what is...
well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down.
Probably because Crash can't read.
Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal.
Wait, I know why Cortex is the enemy. He has a big N. That means it's Nintendo.
Crystals Crash. That is
Half-Life 3 confirmed?
Aku's just there like, oh.
There are 3 lines making in, so...
Alright, we gotta save all the progress we've done so far.
I mean, that mask at the beginning is very important.
Yeah. And I named myself Billy off at one point. What should we name ourselves?
Fat.
Gay.
Fat gay. Okay. We'll spell the PH because we're alternative. And hey, what do you know? It matches.
You only know that because you're gay.
Well, duh.
Why do you think I visit so often?
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you a friendly little secret here, guys. If you want to get the blue gem here, here's the official guide. What's up, yo, everyone? Let me talk about my merch for a few minutes before I get to the actual guide. So if you want to get that, you just skip all the boxes.
Subscribe to Raid Shadow Legends.
Subscribe to them.
That's my favorite YouTube channel. Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid the fridge. I don't know.
My favorite YouTube channel from 2016 was Remember that stupid ad?
Oh yeah, that ad that would come on all the time. You know what ad I've been hearing lately though is I reached out and touched the sky. What makes a business a business?
And touched the sky.
And then just what makes a business, and that's when I usually skip it. There we go. So you skip all over this. But I wanted to skip this too. I know the secret code to do it.
Yeah, where are the passwords? Where's my password book?
Oh, yep, see, I did it.
That's one thing I really miss from the remakes that came out. The Insane Trilogy.
Yeah, they fixed it.
You can't bounce on the edge there of that pit.
This is horrible. The 2 out of 10. So Corey, you got a word for this?
Beans and potatoes.
I don't know if we can follow up on that.
That's dirty.
And so you know what we do, ladies and gentlemen? We die on purpose after doing that, because in this game they thought ahead and was like, you know what? Let's not make them have to go through, get all the boxes, and not die after a checkpoint.
The first Crash was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was more, in a way, more straightforward. Well, you still have to backtrack in a way. In a way. Just take a mud bath.
I used to, when I was little, I used to think that mud would be so interesting to jump into because it doesn't look like real mud.
Right, it's just polygons and
What if it was a pit of chocolate pudding?
Ew. I don't like pudding.
What? I'm not.
6, 7, 12.
Are you Rugrats counting?
Yeah.
Well, that's for people who don't know, but here's a secret area.
So secret.
Yeah, in the remake, they changed it to what Crash 3 introduced and made it to where you don't have to jump on that thing 10 times. They reduced it to 5. Isn't this fun?
8, 9,
10.
Do what I do. Don't care about how many Wonka fruits you get, and you just destroy the boxes and you carry on with your life.
Yeah,
You
but
got more important things to do,
well, here's the thing, though.
like taxes or something.
Find a girlfriend.
Well, that's a little harder than you said.
It's going to be really hard if you tell her, oh yeah, I don't get all the boxes in Crash, because that's a very big deal breaker for a lot of women nowadays.
Yeah.
If I found a woman that cared that much, I might just bring the ring that day.
Yeah, if she can do it, you can't pass her up. She's the one. Wait for it. Yep.
It took me so long as a kid to figure out how to do that.
Of course, I don't plan to 100% this. It's not quite as hard as Crash 1 to do it, but it's still pretty hard to get it. At certain levels, it feels like they were just like, man, I feel like torturing these people who buy this game.
The freaking level where you're running away from the polar bears, that secret area, dear lord.
Yeah, well, that's hard too, but have you ever done the ice areas?
They're not so bad.
Yeah, I hate ice physics. It's like, it seems like in video games they like to put realistic physics in the wrong areas.
I don't think the physics in this game are very realistic. I mean, it was 1998. I don't even
This
know
is
if real
nice, Evan.
physics was realistic.
Andrew, get it right. It's 97. No,
We were just getting off of freaking cocaine from all the
80s.
grunge bands and stuff in the late 90s. You still don't know how physics works. Isaac Newton didn't even discover the laws of gravity till like last year.
What's gravity?
Newton talked about in a paper that on Google.
He hated everyone so much he made laws for gravity so we can't go flying anymore. So.
Yeah, some of you younger folks may not remember, but we used to be able to fly. And Newton made all these stupid laws, and now I can't fly.
Yeah, all you who were born in 2000, you'll never know.
Yeah, you do not remember, but like, it was basically just a little after midnight going into the year 2000. Newton wrote that law, and everybody flying died. That was the real tragedy of Y2K.
Yeah, he used Y2K to...
people that fell out of the sky from not being able to fly, that was the problem.
Yeah, Y2K, that was just a cover story to try it, you know. Now I've got this gym. And at some point, Nitrous Burrito will come up.
Taco Burrito, that's who I want to fight.
Let's see. It's like Cortex will come up, or someone will come up and he'll talk about. Oh, and this is where the Crash dance was introduced. Well, actually, it's actually originated in Japan, but this is when it was popularized.
Oh, pelvic thrust.
Pelvis. You thrust your pelvis. Woo! You thrust your pelvis. Huh! You thrust your pelvis. That was from Duckman.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely
He's
on you.
really, really white teeth.
I know, but he looks so tired.
During the course
Yeah,
of my
those
intellectual
red bags in
pursuits,
his eyes. It says something that's not good.
to destroy the world.
Well, I guess you could say it's because he's a mad scientist.
The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Listen, Hutton. Is that Crash?
Hold on. How does she do that? She doesn't have her laptop battery. So what is she broadcasting from? Did she go back home like she should have done from day one?
Well, she's a freaking liar.
Because oh yeah, I guess I just forgot. I had
Gone.
that sitting there
Thought.
in my bag.
Wait for it. I love the sound effects in this game, especially when the nitros blow up. It just has such a powerful sound to it.
Yeah, the sound designers of this game did a really good job knowing a lot of people only had like one speaker on their TV like we did.
Yeah. It's like that's something you compare to like third-party developers that like didn't think about that kind of stuff. Is like it ages more, but then like you got the first party who's like, hey man.
I didn't even have a TV that did the left and right channels until darn near out of high school.
Well, oh look at this, it's Sonic Unleashed and all the boost formula going to 2D again. See, it works more here because...
Rolling around in speed sound.
It works more here because... shoot, I thought I was going to have to like duck anyway, but... because Crash doesn't go super fast. So it's not as disorienting when it suddenly goes 2D or side-scrolling, I mean.
Rolling around the speed of sound.
I'm fight.
Gonna follow my rainbow.
Sonic gay confirmed. No.
Sonic's gay. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Half-Life, they announced Half-Life 4 instead. Just because they don't want to do 3. They don't want to, you know. Now, even if I don't think I'm going to get all the boxes, I'm just going to get extra lives. Just in case. Alright, so when it comes to playing, like, mostly 2 and 3, just casually, it's a breeze once you know what to do. But then if you're trying to complete everything in like any of these games, whew, is it tough? Yeah. So let's see here. So let's get these crystal meths and
I've watched the entirety of Breaking Bad, so I'm pretty much a crystal meth expert.
Yeah, I know everything about everything.
I thought we'd make like a Crash Bandicoot version of it.
I'm gonna leave that Wumpa fruit behind to know what it saw. To be out there in the cold. warn everyone of what of.
That Wonky fruit was left as a warning to others.
Oh, I still got it anyway. Okay, it's just the gym path that I wasn't able to do. So I guess we're kind of changing it up now because Andrew here wants to play. So what's gonna happen is in the next world he's gonna do it. He's gonna take over. Well, if I skip his dance, what? Here's burrito.
It's a freaking burrito with screws sticking out of it.
Or if you say his,
I put the screw in the tuna. I put the screw in the tuna.
No, this
Keenan and Kel reference.
yes.
allied with Cortex.
Cortex.
Sworn enemy, and I will do
I
anything.
got my one tooth on the bottom.
If the fate of the world is
Look at my
truly
Hanna-Barbera mustache area.
gather the gems, not the
When you're thinking to see a dentist, that underbite's pretty hardcore.
I can use it
Looks
to
like it's his only tooth.
focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex.
So how about that theory that this is the guy that's actually responsible for all the inventions that Cortex claims he?
Well, that's how they did it in Crash Bandicoot Mutant, but we don't really.
BD 911. Brio did 911.
No, in the next world. That's right. You got the icy ones.
How dare you?
Boom, boom, oh boy. Let's see. Yeah.
This is probably the first level in the game that really gives you a nice dose of anxiety.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever done this before? Do you remember doing this challenge where you skip over, where you gotta make it there just in time? Let's see if I can. Again, not trying to get everything, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get certain ones just to show how what it's like. But it is going to be pretty tempting to get everything.
I'm really glad that by this point, seconds were actual seconds.
Yeah, I know. In
Instead
other
of,
games,
like,
it's
Nintendo seconds, where I don't really know what they were based on. I assume the timer was just set by some developer sitting there in an office screwing around. It's like, this is a second, right? Dude, that's actually like a quarter of a second. This is a freaking second.
Oh, he's just bathing there. or whatever you call it. There we go.
I used to have a Crash Bandicoot on a surfboard toy when I was little.
I think, well, one of us did. And
It was all
they broke easily though. That was a problem.
yeah.
Because like those things are very valuable now, but we'll just say don't get them for a kid to play with because.
Well, we were not responsible
No.
in the slightest.
I mean, exactly what kid is gonna know? Oh, in the future, this is gonna be worth millions. Corey knew all that. He just broke them on purpose.
So much money.
Yeah. Don't touch that mica. It's worth. It's like, ooh, look, mica. Oh, let me see. Don't touch it. It's worth money.
I broke it. Do you realize what you've done, child?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Broke it.
Remember when we got those and they had like a different color? Like, I understand the different colored gems, but they also had different colored crystals.
I don't remember that. I remember them having a gold version of the mask. The Aku mask. That was a little weird.
Well, I mean, he does. Well, he semi becomes gold. I mean, it's more like orange and something, but it's worth money.
Aren't you glad it wasn't gold?
Where's my gun at?
That's where it is.
Oh, so the hippo ate it.
That's it.
Look at he's really not dealing with our crap today. Although it looks like it had some purple eyeshadow, so it could have been
gay hippos.
Well, Andrew just goes there, doesn't he? Whee! Okay.
Andrew, you're so savage. Freaking savage, Andrew, right here.
What are you, gay?
Yeah.
Whoa, crappy pappy.
Wait. Did that get these? I forgot. Okay, so anyway. I don't understand the people that say that guy's creepy.
It's a little weird, but
it's weird, but it's not creepy. It's not like ew.
Probably just some dude and maybe some grandkids and
just talking
maybe
to
he's
him,
not
he's
like
like,
Tom Hanks who moved to freaking Greece to diddle children or something.
Where'd that come from?
Reality.
Oh yeah.
Can you play that on the Dreamcast?
Oh no, only in
Can I have
64.
a copy of Crash Bandicoot 2 for my Sega Saturn? Perhaps I can have a copy for my Fairchild Channel F.
There actually is a thing where you can make your Dreamcast play some PS1 games.
How?
It doesn't. They don't work very well. It's just that you can get them to run on there. But there's a video of it, so showing off like playing Crash on Dreamcast.
I do find it a little bit weird. The Dreamcast actually runs off of Windows. Was it CE?
Something like that, yeah.
Edition?
Windows 97.
Yeah. The unreleased version. Windows 99 though, man, that was the best one. That's what we had. Windows 99 12th edition. Woo!
Those are the golden
or
days.
Windows 10, or as I like to say, Windows 7, but not as good.
Those just look like slump.
Some of crystal mess. I can collect all the drugs for me.
I will communicate with you again.
That's how you're going to pay off your rent today.
Although, when you play it on the PS3, it just kind of skips over them a little. So at the very last second of it, kind of skips. Like, I think the voices play, but like the clip kind of, you know, the movement. This is a pretty advanced game for 97.
But it's not Mario 64, so it's not good.
Oh, shoot. Yo!
In 64, it's some of the most trash controllers, I swear.
Yes, that's really one of that, and the physics of Mario 64 was the only reason I don't think Mario 64 ages well. But like otherwise, the game is pretty good, pretty decent. Well, I like the DS version better, but
Mario Odyssey is fun, or as I like to call it, Super Mario Switch 4.
that's what Pro Jerry called it, didn't he?
I have no idea.
I thought you said he did.
I don't know.
Can't remember everything he said 5 minutes ago, and Corey.
I sure as heck don't even know.
I don't even remember my own freaking name.
What's your name? You're just like, you put me into a corner.
My name is...
My name is... No. Oh boy. Good old Eminem. Let's see.
See, Crash has been stealing from Mario because who else would invent this step on something to kill him tactic?
Well, you know what? Here's how it goes. Like Mario has the gloves and all the outfits and stuff, but then Sonic was like, "Screw that! We're just gonna have gloves and shoes. We're getting kinky here." And Crash is like, "We're a little more tame. We're gonna at least give him pants."
That's a pretty gay, Sonic.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Let me be an old cartoon. Yow! Before you even get hurt. Andrew, you ever notice that? Me and Corey discussed that in a thing before. How like old cartoons, they would always go yow, even though they're not even getting hurt yet. Shoot, I shouldn't have. Oh well. Let's see here. You know, let's screw those boxes because I'm about to. Wait a minute. No, I know what to do.
You're an independent bandicoot that don't need no boxes. Oh, am I kidding? Come back, honey.
Boy, Andrew, you're talking too much.
I know, he's just Mr. Chatterbox. You know, just sits there.
And when you tell me to shut up, I shut up.
When the time is right, we'll want him to be quiet. When there's a cutscene, he has to give his whole life story. Just wait. Once Cortex comes up, Andrew's going to be talking about it.
So anyway, has anyone noticed that the moles in this game are blue? Or whatever? No, they almost look like possums.
That's racist.
You know that they're teal. 44, I missed 9. Oh dear lord, I missed 9 of those.
Ain't no count. Little fella.
Alright, now I'm gonna go get chased by a boulder.
No
Or is
better
this
than a squirrel.
you're laying on my phone, Andrew?
Andrew, get your fat ass up.
Let's see. Well, we can just sit here and watch. Oh yeah. So
Oh, that's not what I would say. Alright then.
let's see. Carl from Aqua Teen. I like how in this one he just looks back. He's like, oh. Wee. It was always so freaky the way, or it was always so like, kind of scared me the way he died by the boulder in Crash 1 because it was always so loud and like, you know, just like what, or you know, just super loud. Like the music was a little calm, and then you know, I'll hug you.
It'd be funny if the hitbox still registered and crushed you even though it was said
Yeah, just wow. Let's see. But yeah, so we got this right here. We got the boulders. We got the nitros. What else are we gonna talk about?
All right, let's talk about. I was about to say this.
Politics and religion. That's usually the best kind of topic.
Only if you
can't go wrong. No one will get mad.
No one will get mad. Everyone will be understanding.
Let's see. You know, what about them Mormons?
Well, that's pretty political there. Or it was like Brian on
You
Family.
lost your peaches.
Uh-oh.
Or them Catholics, or those Protestants, or those
The trees, man.
those freaking Church of Scientology is.
Missionary Baptist, right?
I don't know about those guys.
What about those box Americans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
19,
1, 2,
18,
3,
17,
24,
16,
25,
15,
26,
14,
27,
13,
28,
12,
29,
11, 10,
30,
11, 12,
1, 2,
13,
3,
14,
4,
15,
5,
16,
6,
17,
7,
18,
8, 9, 100.
21.
What was happening there?
He was throwing you off your game.
Oh, well.
I have to do that like this.
No. I get the purple controller.
I don't want the Mad Catz controller. That one's poo.
Dude, I won't hear you say poo in this house. That word sucks.
Mom says it's your turn on the
You're not
cat's
going to say
controller.
poo. This is a Christian household.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, break the boxes, break the boxes.
The problem with it, you only missed the box earlier.
I didn't.
You did.
Where I miss it at?
There was one there on the right that the boulder ended up crushing for you.
Well, that counts. If the bowler gets hit.
What?
Yeah.
That's balls. Why doesn't that work in the first one?
Oh, because in the first one they had it. Okay, then. In the first one they had it to where remember it would jump over even the Wumpa fruit.
Really?
Yeah. It would be like, no, I can't hit those. No. And then, yeah. See, and then.
You sure that counted?
Yeah. Hold on, let me show you. Well, as soon as I can. Let's see, let me purposely miss a box at some point. Let me show you. Okay, see, it jumps over those. Alright, so let me keep the box count up here. This is what we go through, ladies and gentlemen. I say ladies and gentlemen, even if there's like one person watching.
It could be both a lady and a
Wait.
gentleman.
See, it counts.
Ah.
And battles.
All that hard work in the boxes before it crushes.
Alright, let's see if it can do. Alright, come on, get those, get the. Oh, you. Well, at some point. Well, I'm having to use a D-pad. I'm used to using the joystick.
Why didn't we play this like on a PS2?
Because I don't have this game on PS1.
Oh.
Yeah, you have it. You're the one who has it.
I do?
I'm the one who has Crash 3 Warped on the.
Oh, I guess I do. I don't remember having it, but I guess I do. I don't look at that shelf very much.
There we go. Indiana Jones. Perfect Indiana Jones showing. You know where he died multiple times. I get to fight the boss, first boss.
No, Mom says it's my turn to fight the boss.
No! Let's see.
I got the good boy points for it.
I'm the one who dances. I don't know. I'm the one who collects the gems. I'm the one who dances.
I'm the basketball.
Oh, I'm the basketball.
Listen up.
No.
We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even
Wake up.
recognize.
That's what I should have
But
started.
they cannot harm
Wake
you
up.
inside.
Wake up, wake
this
up,
room.
wake up.
They
Wake up, wake up,
cannot
wake up,
touch
wake up,
you
wake
on
up.
your way to the next one.
You want
To get to the next warp room,
You want to
use the
Wake up.
platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
Why'd you leave the keys upon the
System
table?
over down. Can't stop waking up.
I just need that as my alarm clock in the morning.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Well, we're fighting Ripperoo. He's looking older in this game, despite the fact that when you see him later on, he's still not older looking. He read all the books and he's
now
Thinks he's smarter. Jokes on him. You still beat him.
You just spoiled the whole game, Andrew.
Good. See the ending, right? There's this dragon named Spyro, and he tortures this guy named Crypto.
No. That's a mid-credit scene.
Oh wait, that was the ending to make kids in the NES.
Oh shoot. Listen, we're spoiling all this for Corey. He's never played these.
Yeah, Corey's never played a video game in his life.
Yeah. Bloop, 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 bloop,
He's been busy playing basketball.
We've been playing basketball and corruption there, and but hey, you know, we could, you know what? I better not get into that territory. But look at all these books. I think it's been a long time since I've actually died in this.
So like, where did Ripperoo get that weird blonde wig?
I think it's supposed to be like he grew it, but I don't know. Wait for it. Yeah.
I smushed his brain.
He now has permanent brain damage.
All right.
Lobotomization. Gotta
He
love
has
it.
permanent damage.
My favorite kind of torture, lobotomizing my enemies.
Let's see.
Officer,
All
I
you
didn't
need is
kill
an
him.
ice pick.
I didn't kill him, officer. I just made him retarded. You can't charge me for that, can you?
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart.
Bless you.
Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere.
Coconut butter,
I
part of your
don't have
complete
time to tell
breakfast.
You this. You have to be careful.
I'm not entirely sure you're supposed to eat that stuff.
Coconut butter. Crash, does she kind of have a voice like that? Let me save it real quick. Oh yeah, I know what to do. Here, Andrew, let me give you let me help you out. Hold on. Let me remember this cheat right here. Wait,
I wanted to crush the animal.
wait. Watch what happens. Wait. There we go. All of his lives are gone.
How many lives do bears have?
Well, apparently he's still alive. He's still alive, and he gave up like 10 of them. So
We just bullied him out of his lunch money is all.
I have not played the original version of any of these games in a long time, and Lord knows last time I would have played one with a D-pad.
Alright, you're done.
I've been playing on a PlayStation 4 controller for a long time now.
See, Corey's just watching because it's more entertaining to watch sibling rivalry.
Oh, you want me to say something?
Alright, that's just, what am I paying you for? You're like, nothing. Exactly.
It's like that. Oh. That's weird.
Well, you know what? One of the animals want one in here.
Now that Daniel's gone, it's my time to shine. Snape killed Dumbledore. You heard it from here.
So we got a dog in here, and Andrew's playing a game by Naughty Dog, so, I mean, win-win. Half-Life 3 confirmed by Nintendo to be Wii U exclusive.
You want some coffee, Spartacus? Here, got some coffee.
I guess Just Dance is pretty much done with making on the Wii. They're like, alright, we're done, guys.
I don't even know if I know anybody who still has a Wii besides myself.
I'm sure there's that one family that, you know, only plays Just Dance that was like, we already have a Wii and didn't get a
We don't
Wii
want
U.
violent games. We're gonna get games with trashy pop songs like Just Dance.
With suggestive themes, but that's okay. Well, apparently the latest Just Dance is gonna be E-rated, which is kind of weird because don't know how I know this. I guess because all the commercials that used to come on, but like all the past ones were E10. The only ones that were E were like the ones for little kids. Well, remember to do that in real life, kids, and then blame the video game, despite it being a cartoon Bandicoot.
If you're
I
alive,
live such
to
an
play.
empty and vapid life that I try to get my things from video games.
I only get my money from suing.
Yeah, that's how I tend to make my income. I sue stores for my stupidity.
I like to be
welfare.
Karen. I like to be a Karen. So what's interesting here is that one of the boxes doesn't like to, well, maybe, oh yeah, that one doesn't like to break on impact like that. Bonus.
He said, boom, lol.
Lol, bones, and
They're on top of the bones, lol.
bones. So anyway, let's see. So what about an Aqua Teen? How just about every episode when you see Shake, he's got his mouth open over something.
Aquaforce Hunger Team.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I noticed like by the 5th volume DVD, that's when like it kind of wasn't as good. I could tell it's starting to go down. It's kind of it was like after the movie is when it just really, not that it was completely bad. There were still some funny moments, but it wasn't as good.
fracking what?
Did you forget about the red gem pathway? That's the part I'm talking about. That like
pathway. Equal opportunity should also be equal outcome.
facts care about my feelings.
I don't know what facts you're talking about.
Sparkus, he hasn't got a word in here.
Spark.
Want some coffee, Spark? I got coffee.
No, Sylvester's the one that likes coffee. Sylvester's the one that likes to sniff coffee. We could do like the Game Grumps and say a bunch of politically incorrect stuff, and then be politically correct and act like we don't know what they're talking about, like insult the people who said the stuff that we did, you know, back in the day.
So about that George Clooney.
Oh wait, there's a. If you jump on those boxes, you can get to a secret area.
I'm fully aware. I don't know if I trust this controller. Okay.
Well, Disney magic, you know.
D-pad's a little sticky.
D-pad
Yes,
magic.
I assume you've been dipping it in the chocolate.
No, I've just been sweating all over it.
Ew.
All right, Snowgo. I think this is one that.
It's water.
Have I even? Ow!
Yeah, this is the one that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's either this one or one of them. It's a nightmare to get through. Yeah. I would say, I can't remember. No wait, this one doesn't have the boxes. This one you just have to. I think that's how it is. Maybe they do. I don't know. They have the nitro.
That's cool.
That's cool. Crash cool.
One day I'll keep enough of a mask to get a temporary invincibility.
You know, when they had the mask, like the guy in the Bandicoot in the Crash suit wearing a mask, like the they really missed the opportunity to have a AQ look to it. If they're gonna do that, if they were gonna go out of their way to make it to where the costume is wearing a mask, at least have it to where, at least have a cool thing about it where it's AQ. I mean, I can understand not having the actual, like, get a big mask and put it over it, but at least, you know what I mean, like the coloring and stuff.
I'm going to sue that company if they don't make the next one where it's AQ.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're doing like the social distance COVID mask whatever with Crash. Then they could have had AQ over Crash's face.
Yeah, instead they just had a generic black mask.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right there, if you had that mask, you could have got through all that, and you know. But since you're so stupid,
I am. Not
can
very
you feel
smart.
the love tonight? What was it?
Can you kill some love tonight?
So, what was it? You were on a trip one time, and you were watching. You like the guys all laughed whenever Mufasa died, and
Oh yeah, so I was on a trip one time to youth camp, and this was when I was still a teenager. And we were on one of those coach buses that had a DVD player, and we were watching Lion King, and all of us guys decided we would just burst out laughing when Mufasa dies. And we did, and let me tell you, the girls on the trip did not like that. They were very, very displeased. There was a lot of punching going on after that.
alright, so now you get. So see, Andrew, you do get to play from the first world now. But yeah, that was funny. We already got the gem from this place. But be sure to still give them. I think Spart wants out of the room. Let's see here.
Now let me tell you about some super secrets that they don't want me telling you about on here. Alright, the first one is...
Corey, fake the moon landing.
I trusted you with that.
Well, you know what? You didn't pay me enough to keep the secret, and because my agenda...
Hey! You want to talk about pay?
Jokes on you guys, the moon's not real.
Oh, that's... you know what? That's
Say birds.
Well, that's why I'm saying they faked a moon landing when there's not even a moon.
The birds fake the moon landing.
No, well, according to
they were in cahoots with the reptiles all along.
well, according to Dan on Game Grumps, the Jews fixed moon landing. So remember that. Oh yeah, you still gotta go through that one.
BD911. Birds did 9/11.
That almost sounds like a Star Wars robot thing. Android.
BD911.
Yeah.
Basically.
I know there's BB-8. That's probably why. Boy, aren't those still canon movies really great? The newest ones.
You see, the reason why you sort of die there is Crash just sits there and he never wants to leave because it's so relaxing.
Actually it's so cold. He just not even. He actually freezes to death. It's kind of brutal. So they didn't want to go that far. They didn't want to show all of it. They just wanted to show his suffering. Huh.
Nothing like a little bit of animal suffering to make your day better.
I will say though, I love these games, but boy, the backtracking sure can get pretty bad. Like, not having to go back into a level, it's like going back all the way to get more boxes that you go to through a different way. All that, it gets ridiculous.
Well, think about the time in which you did it. You really did much as a kid, so having a game that had a lot in it like this. Pretty good deal.
It is a good deal. I'm just saying, looking at it now, let's say, Andrew, you're just blatantly going past that box.
It's a little hard to play 3D games with a D-pad.
Well, see, honestly, when it comes to Crash 1, I honestly think it was built more around having a D-pad. Because there wasn't a whole bunch of open 3D areas. Like, and there was a lot of these moments. Like, honestly, Crash was a great way for people to get into 3D gaming, because it's technically a 2D game on its side, and then sometimes goes side-scrolling, but...
Andrew, you are so bad at this game. You fainted that one time. My mother could have done that.
I have my doubts there.
Well, what about the moms that go to the store and don't know what a video game hardly is? So we got
makes sense for like boomer moms back in the day, but like millennial moms that don't know, or younger Gen X moms, like, how do you not know?
They came out in your generation, and like it's just funny because it's like, well, they have this. Do you want this? Not that one? Oh, well, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Can I play God of War on the Dreamcast? The new God of War.
Yes. Oh no. Oh, the Super Nintendo. That's what it was. Kid, do you have Halo? I still remember. Do you have Halo on the Super Nintendo? I don't know if that actually happened. I think that may have been made up, but it's still funny to think about. I do remember that like years later, way after GameStop stopped selling like any game that wasn't current. Oh, you missed the what do you call it?
We're not here for 100%.
Well, you were getting all the boxes. Even though I was getting all the boxes, I'm still gonna get onto you for screwing up. You're more adopted. Huh.
Jumps are a little nerve-wracking.
Burps are just mouth
D-pads
farts.
are not good for 3D jumping.
Well, you know what secret I used to do as a kid was
whoever uses this controller must force Cheetos into the D-pad.
I love going through things like that. Well, eventually you're gonna get an Aku mask, even though that won't help in the situation. Well, actually, sometimes what I would do as a kid was I would wait for the things to get in the right area, the landmine or the water mines, whatever you want to call them. I would wait for them to get in the right area, and if I had an Aku mask, I would like have it cause them, because you jump whenever you jump whenever you hit one of those. So I had it to where he jumps up on that thing, and then I get the boxes that way.
It's so hard with a D-pad.
Wow. Okay, let me try. Oh,
You know what? I've never picked up and played this game. I think I can do a better job. Give it to me.
give it to me. Three Stooges.
Yeah. And for some reason, Crash just instantly explodes.
Wow.
And you're just like, how could you mess up that badly? Everyone knows.
Okay, that's balls.
Let me say this like it's a brand new thing.
These nuts, ha!
That's a brand new meme.
These nuts.
Yeah, it's like I'm a TV person or a TV show where I make the joke, try to make the joke as soon as I can, but then the show doesn't come out for another couple of years where the meme will be irrelevant.
Brought to you by Ellen DeGeneres.
Isn't she in hot water or something?
I don't know. Oh, come on.
You gotta time it. You gotta type it right.
Man, I guess I actually get for caring, don't I?
Yeah. Wow, she's these early Crash games. They just had that beautiful music.
What's the name of those boards that people like stand on and paddle with?
Paddle boards?
I don't think they're called paddle boards. You see out on like
surfboards?
No, you don't. You do it in like
wakeboards.
You do it out. I don't know.
Oh, boards.
If only editing Dane would pick up the slack and put the actual word on there.
Yeah, but editing me's too lazy. I mean, occasionally editing me will.
I remember how I used to do this.
We used to use a joystick.
Now, if I was editing this,
you wouldn't know what you're doing. No, sir.
Hey, I went to school to figure out this stuff.
But did you graduate?
Define graduation. No, he did it. He did that despite getting in the wreck.
Yeah, I did. I graduated with broken ribs.
And I laugh at that like it's broken ribs. Broken baby back ribs.
You haven't died though, that's an improvement. Now try not to die on this one like a big dough.
Yeah. like a big get. Oh, and then you still didn't get everything. That's the thing. What about whenever you go through a level and you miss one box?
At least not like Crash 1 where it punishes you, where like it throws every box at you that you didn't get.
I know,
and then you sit there for 2 minutes watching
This
Crash.
gotta take out my anger. I club baby seals.
Well, it's a
bear.
It's a baby
It's
seal.
a walrus, come on.
It's obviously a mollusk, Daniel.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. Pesky bee.
Oh boy.
Well, don't fall in the water there.
It's like the Warthog all over again, only Crash doesn't raise his eyebrows.
Well, he kind of did there.
No, he raised his eyebrows pretty hardcore there.
Oh, yeah. He's like, now I got a polar bear in here. Hey, you want to be a racer?
Although with Crash, I guess it's bestiality by default.
Well, they're both animals, it's fine.
Yeah, so it's effective. Is it bestiality at that point?
I don't know.
If it's a furry and an animal that's not a furry.
Hey, so like, what's a zoologist? Is this one who studies zoos, like the behavior of the kids at the zoos? Because that's pretty weird behavior. I'm not gonna lie. You ever just like got involved in people watching and watched the behavior of kids at zoos? It deserves its own field of study, and I'm just gonna say it's zoology.
Yes. Well, you know what? There's only 3 types of wine. Red, blue, and not enough.
Red, white, and not enough.
That's right, that's what it was. It was just in, like, the crazy laugh.
It's some very precise jumping that just shouldn't be required by a human being. These people are one of those task bots.
These are like one of those Mario Maker levels.
You been watching those TaskBot videos?
Well, they do task things because they're bots.
The one I saw was like they had.
Oh, there we go. You missed the box.
I don't care. I care.
And watch it be the last. Oh wait, well you can still technically die if you wanted to go get it. Well, I was gonna say break that and see if that was the only box. Okay. Well, he actually sinks there.
I saw a TaskBot video from F-Zero for the GameCube, and the TaskBot knew how to do so many little like jumps and skids and things that it was able to go. Oh gosh, some of the levels, I don't care. Some of the levels that got up to 9,000 kilometers per hour or so, and the game was designed where if you hit 10,000 kilometers for a single frame, or more than a single frame, it will stop the car. So there were parts where it went 10,000 kilometers an hour for a frame, and then would slow it back down immediately. And note, like the fastest speed people have ever achieved is like 2,000. The TaskBot was just that ridiculous. So like, you watch the video, and it's just the car kind of shaking to its side, flying over a ramp, and sliding into the finish line within 30 seconds for a normal 4-minute race.
Wait, snow. Boy, you would think that this came out close to Christmas time or like the holiday season where it was snowy. Not where we live. It just does whatever it wants to here.
Is this one of those secret areas? Or
No.
this one?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
I can't glide on a fracking bandicoot, not a flying squirrel.
Well, this may have been before. This
Flying
may
squirrels don't fly; they glide. Why do we call them flying squirrels?
because gliding squirrels is for the squirrels who fly.
You know, that's a good point. But just like birds, flying squirrels aren't real.
Oh yeah. Well, baby pigeons aren't real. They just appear.
Actually, I can go ahead and confirm that the baby pigeon software package comes out next month. And we'll begin to see baby pigeons. It was finally decided that it just made sense. Oh, and by the way, they hang out on power lines because they gotta recharge.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait. Is this game... is the game called God of War or Science of War?
Yeah, take that, atheists. Edgy atheist boys.
We know everything about science. We watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. That's not just atheists. Anyone who watches Rick and Morty like that thinks that they're an intellectual. We intellectuals, we watchers of Rick and Morty. Is it this one that has a secret area?
No, it's the one with the polar bear.
Oh.
The giant polar bear that comes. So how are you doing, Corey?
Oh, right, I'm in this conversation. Well, I'm just vibing right now, enjoying this banter that's going on in front of me.
This banter coop. Wait, didn't you miss some boxes?
Heck if I care.
Because we're caring about getting the boxes, but we're not really. Why'd you go back, Andrew? You didn't miss any boxes.
You said
I know. I'm basically being the Eric to your
well,
Michael.
frickest thou.
Michael Xander and
Tannen Thompson, starring in the show.
what about what was it? Duck Dodgers, the movie starring Bugs Bunny. Yeah, I still remember. I was on like that newer cartoon, or that newer. It's 2003, but it the one that came out in 2003. That cartoon of Duck Dodgers, that was really funny.
Surprisingly so.
Yeah, like it's like you'll never be able to beat the older Looney Tunes, but there are surprising ones that like you're there later on. They're just like, wait a minute, these are kind of good. Like the Looney Tunes show, it wasn't good as a Looney Tunes show, But as its own show that just featured Looney Tunes characters, that was, you know, was pretty good. Like, as its own thing, it was like, oh yeah, no. Whoa! Whoa, look at me, I lost my nose. It got crashed in.
I didn't know that would happen.
What about the earthquake sketch from Wildest Kids You Know?
That's probably one of the funniest sketches they've ever done.
Or like in the newspaper, like because the news anchor swore on live air, it's like that was more important than the earthquake. Well, of course, the earthquake was going on for like 2 days apparently in that show.
My favorite scene in that was when Trevor's just getting cereal and trying to pour it, and everything's just shaking.
The milk and stuff is, you know, this earthquake's really going on. But then, like, I've seen a behind the scenes thing where they did a recent thing where they talked about it, and they were like, they were pointing out how Trevor, when he's playing the lawyer and near the end of the sketch, you know what, screw it. It ain't worth the time and money.
It's just a box for a stupid gin. I could go to Jared's and get quite the deal for a gin.
It can go have relations with its own mother.
What
Now
the
that's
heck?
not very
Well,
appropriate.
people say mother effers all the time, so.
It can go and take its mama out to a dinner and movie.
Oh wait, it was itself. I think that's what I think it was. See,
Take
we're
your mother out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Oh, those are fighting words.
what?
All right, just start taking off all the clothes and. Do you like that Gus Johnson sketch from a few years ago, where just like the whole sketch is them taking off clothes, getting ready to fight, and just when you think Gus Johnson is about to take off his underwear, he takes it off, and there's still more clothing underneath. Let's see. I like how Gus is just able to, like, Gus and his brothers Finn are just able to do nothing or just do something stupid and they get millions of views. But that's the whole premise of YouTube. Oh, and by the way, if you go back there, do you remember the secret area?
I'm scared.
Oh no. And if you want to go back, just remember to, oh wait, I can't remember if you get a gem or if there's like a, we'll see. Yeah.
How bored do you have to be to find this? You're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, just kind of jump back into the darn wall here.
Yeah, I mean, what? Oh, you slid like right into the water. Oh, really? Oh, there's the green gem. Now you can die,
I got the Chaos Emerald.
and you'll have the
I
gem.
got the Chawas
The
Emerald.
Chaos.
You go to heaven because you got the Chaos Emerald.
Almost heaven. Chaos Emeralds.
Almost heaven. West
Virginia.
Virginia. Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River.
And then what was the second one they had on it? It was like, almost.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
Well, you know, Andrew, that also serves as a checkpoint, so I guess it didn't really matter. It doesn't matter now what happens.
Just to demonstrate.
It doesn't matter now what question mark. Boy, I'm good at coming up with lyrics on the spot.
It doesn't matter what you say. I don't care about you anyway.
Dun, 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 dun.
It doesn't even matter.
I'd do anything just to hold you in my arms and try to make you laugh. But somehow I can't put you in the past. I don't have
anything.
Just to stop singing this song.
Because I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom when I knew. Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Daniel Smith is so gay.
Well, you know what? You're in this place and you're in Fallout 70. You have 76 Wumpa Fruit. And now you have more than that. Fallout 93. Fallout 93. What about how they're still going with Fallout 76?
Fallout 64.
Oh boy, that would just imagine that. But no, they would probably go with like the or like close to the PC version, except more laggy, or like the PC Fallout 1 and 2.
Such as more lag.
Yeah, but with more.
Because it was on the N64.
It was superior.
People would say that it was superior.
It was a superior.
Because of the awful controller.
They would say it was. They point out it's slightly smoother than.
Just because it's on a console that shares its space with Mario.
Oh yeah, well that.
Because they were using the console that was just like, okay, the graphics is slightly better than the PlayStation 1, but
except
the
for
games
most.
can't freaking hold anything.
It's like, well, we're too stubborn to not to go to disc because that's what our competition's doing. Because, but they're better. It's like the only games that actually showed superior power. The only games that showed superior power was the
Smash Brothers.
well, like the ones made in-house by Nintendo. Those were the only ones.
Yeah, like Tank Wars and Perfect Dark 7.
Perfect Dark 7. Are you sure that's not the bootleg one? What
Sonic Adventure 8 for the Game Boy Color.
25 crystals.
25
crystals. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of
I don't think I
pathways
believe him.
between warp rooms.
Yeah, something seems a little distrustworthy, but we're just gonna do it, whatever. Or as most things later on would start doing, what is it? It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. They do that a lot.
Freaking tropes.
Oh, now we got, what are they called? Oh yeah, the, Komodo Bros. The Komodo Bobo Bros.
That was a good argument.
Remember
Right
Bobo? Apparently in some places they call King of the Hill Hank of the Hill or Hank or something like that.
I mean, freaking Sly Raccoon. So. Oh, come on. He bumped
Oh,
me
yeah.
into him.
Now they're just Komodo instead of Komodo Bros.
They're not brothers anymore?
I guess
Did you
not.
guys have a fight? I don't understand.
Well, that's me and you, Andrew. I'm the skinnier one. You're the fat one.
Now, while that may be true.
Oh shoot, I'm fat shaming, aren't I? That means I should be punished, but then...
Yeah, body positivity, healthy at any size.
Hump.
Speaking of healthy at any size, I've been losing weight.
I've noticed. Good job.
Well, thank you. Really?
Yeah. Good job.
I guess it's been a little longer since you've seen it.
I noticed it.
I just see...
I noticed me.
If I don't see it at all, or if I don't pay attention as much, it's more like because I see you more.
Daniel doesn't even bother to mention
the reason for me though is because I what's my excuse I'm coming up with?
You don't stare at
I see you often, so as you slowly lose weight, I'm just like, oh, that's just how he is. Oh, that's just how he is. Oh, it's just, I mean, he's skinnier.
Yeah. Oh, he's a tall guy, so.
Yeah. That's my excuse.
Good show.
Serving it up. Gary's
Enjoy, buddy. Listen, Gary's way. Blah.
Remember, the world is counting on you.
Well, yeah, it is. Except I'm not going to give it to you because you're a liar. But it's our only lead.
When I say world crash, I mean my world. We'll save the world together, but I must rule it.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for now. Because join us next time, and next time we'll go further than 29%.
And if you want to call for a good time, call 865-935-5149.
The alternate number is 832-795-334487 blue.
You mind go.
Goodbye.